Hi guys, I'm Kelly with San Francisco Moms Blog, and today I'm here with Morgan Ovens from Haven, a boutique organizing company, and we are talking about organizing with kids.
Yes, which is why we're in your playroom.
Yes, which is why we're in my playroom.
Toys, books.
So kids come with a ton of stuff. That's a nice way to put it.
Yes.
And sometimes it's really hard to organize all that stuff. So Morgan is going to tell us a few tips for the nursery, for the playroom, for your living spaces. And we have a giveaway. She's giving away 2 hours. So Morgan can come into your home or into your playroom or any kind of living space and help you get organized. So stay tuned to learn how to enter our contest giveaway. So Morgan, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and about Haven?
Yeah, so I was the weird kid. I was always organizing my closet. I don't know why I thought that was fun, but I'm glad that I did because I opened up my own business called Haven about 3 years ago. So recently expanded to San Francisco because I started it in LA. And I'm really happy to be here with you today.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and if anybody has any questions, by the way, go ahead and
ask
send
us
them
live.
to us.
Yep, ask us live. And we do have some questions that were sent in, so we'll do those as well.
Perfect.
All right, so let's talk about the nursery.
The nursery. Okay, so I have 2 tips for nurseries, and the first one is store the clothes by outfits.
Okay, by outfit.
Yes. If, for example, you have like leggings and a hat and matching socks, I would put those all together as opposed to storing pants together, hats together, shirts together.
Interesting.
Because moms are busy. They don't have time to start putting together outfits. So if it's all like grab and go.
You just grab that one outfit and you're done.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, I mean, I prefer to fold baby clothes too, as opposed to hang them because I think they're just so much easier to
they're so little. It's
way.
actually really hard to hang them.
Yeah. So that's my first tip for nursery.
I love it.
And my second tip is because babies grow so quickly, I feel like they have to have a new wardrobe every few months.
Yes.
And
constantly.
Yeah, constant change.
Especially in the beginning. Because they go so fast. Right.
And so many people are giving you gifts like baby showers and everybody's giving you things. So my best way to store everything I feel like is in clear bins with labels and store it by size.
Okay, so you just pull out that size when you're in that section of time.
Yes. Okay. And only have your current clothes in your dresser space. Okay. So anything else that the baby's not currently wearing, have it in the closet, in a bin, just so it's not confusing for you. Right. Nothing gets mixed up. Clear bins and labels do wonders.
Yes. So we actually had a clear bin on the floor in our closet, in my son's closet, kind of pushed off in the back so it wasn't like out. And when something didn't fit, it went right into the bin. Like it didn't go back into the drawer because I like never wanted to see it again. I saved them, but I didn't want to see them again at that time in the drawer because it's overwhelming and there's tons of clothes. So that's how we did it. So when if it didn't fit, it went right into the bin. But I didn't actually have things separated out by size in advance, like knowing what he was going to grow into. So that's really smart.
Yeah, and then it's so easy to change the labels or, like you said, just kind of throw something in there if all of a sudden he's outgrown it. It's a system that kind of maintains itself. Right. If you set it up in the beginning.
Right. It's also good too if you have other children, if you have the bins already set for size, if you're saving clothes for other siblings, you don't have to go through them later.
Right. And I see that all the time. Sometimes I'll go into a room and a mom will be like, okay, so all of this is for my next child.
Yes, yes.
So it's very common.
Yes. Hi, guys. We have a bunch of people that joined, and Rebecca said that she loves labels on clear bins.
Awesome. I love it. You're already in the know.
Yes.
You already get it.
Okay, great. So those are great tips for the nursery. So let's talk about the playroom.
Okay. So
the playroom.
The playroom. And I'm going to use your bins as an example.
Okay, great.
Because this goes along with my first tip.
Okay.
Which is if you have cubbies or any kind of shelf system like this, use bins that are what do I want to say here? That are movable.
Yeah.
You can bring
Easy
to
to
any room.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You can take them out and bring them to a different. Removable.
That is the word I'm
Yes.
looking for. Use removable bins because
Yes.
they're easy, like you just said,
Yeah.
to take into the living room, to take into a bedroom upstairs,
Right.
or wherever they want to play. It's easy cleanup. You just throw everything in there, and then you put it back on the shelf like it never left.
Yeah.
So if you can, I think using removable bins for toys is a really great idea.
Right. And it teaches kids to put their stuff away, which is really important
Yes.
too. When you have like little toddlers running around, put the toys away, put it back in the bin, put the bin back on the shelf. And these
Right.
are pretty easy for the kids to do on their own.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like they're going to be sorting trucks versus cars
Right.
versus buses.
Right.
But I mean, everything with wheels, I feel
Yes.
like that's a simple way to start. And
Right.
yeah, just throw it in the bin
Yeah.
so you can teach them young.
No, I love that. I love that. And actually, these aren't very expensive.
Yeah,
I got
they're
this
really
on
affordable.
Amazon. This used to be my office, and then we made it into the playroom. But it's very affordable, so you don't have to get something super fancy at a high-end furniture store.
Yeah, and the other great thing is that these come in a variety of colors, which leads into my second tip
Okay.
for playrooms. And if you have more than one kid, color coordinate your bins.
Oh, I love it.
So
Different colors.
Yes. So
Okay.
then they know what's theirs. They have their own toys that they're responsible for to go in their bin. And as well if you're like looking for a certain toy.
Right.
It's either going to be in the green one or the blue one.
Right. Oh, I love
It's
that.
easy to keep track
So
of
this
toys.
bin was colored on. Can you guys see this? This is black marker. And so I actually need to
Getting
replace this
creative.
bin, but maybe I should get a new color,
Yeah.
and then I could kind of sort through because I have two little ones.
And you have 6 bins.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
3 and 3.
Three and three.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to do that. Okay, I really like that idea.
I think it's a fun
Yeah.
one. Okay, next tip is to rotate toys.
Yes.
It keeps it fresh. It
Mhm.
reduces clutter so you don't have a ton of toys out at one time.
Mhm.
And your toys last longer, I feel like, because your kids get more excited to see it. And it's really up to you how often you want to rotate them.
Okay.
But I would suggest maybe every 3 months, something like that. And if you see your kid is like not interested in the toy anymore, just kind of have a forever bin that you're adding to, and then
And
just
that
move
gets
it to
donated
storage.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So pay attention, and if they're really not showing interest, just take it to that special bin, and every once in a
Right.
while, empty that out.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like it's good for everybody. Win-win.
Yeah. And I think the kids really do get excited if you bring out a toy they haven't seen in a while. And
Mhm.
especially when they're little, they forget. So it becomes like a new toy. For the older kids, they don't forget. But they will be like, oh, that's nice to see that. I haven't played with that in a while.
Right.
So that's a great tip.
It's kind of like seasonal clothing. Like
yeah.
I get really excited when I have all my winter stuff
Yeah.
and summer stuff. So it's almost like that, but for toys.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Yes.
It keeps it exciting, and it's a good way to organize it. And so you would just
Yeah.
keep the toys that are not out in a bin somewhere in a storage place in your home or in your garage.
Yes.
Okay.
Garage would be ideal if you have the space, but if not, any kind of storage closet,
Okay.
really anywhere you can fit it, but yeah, in a bin.
Okay. But away so they can't see it.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. Up high or somewhere where they don't really go.
Perfect.
Okay.
Hi,
And
we have more people joining.
hi.
Hi, guys.
This is
Feel free to
awesome.
ask us questions. We're here with Morgan talking about organizing with kids.
Yes. Any questions that you have, I would love to help. Okay. Last tip for the playroom.
Okay.
This is kind of a big one because a lot of the time I will go into spaces that are too crowded or over cluttered. And I feel like one easy way to kind of check yourself is don't buy when you don't have room to store it.
Okay.
So it's hard, I know, especially with gifts and birthdays and everything. But I feel like one easy way to do this is the give one, get one rule.
Okay.
So if you do buy something, maybe there's something you can get rid of, just so that you don't accumulate all this stuff and you really don't have anywhere to put it.
Right, right. Especially in the city, because a lot of people live in smaller places in the city. They don't have, a ton of space. So that's a really good tip. So if you get a new toy, maybe you say bye to an old toy that needs to get donated.
Right.
Okay.
And I feel like it's great. It's a great thing to teach kids too.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
And it can be reused. You don't have to throw it away. You can donate it, and other kids can use it. But I feel like it's just a really simple way to not overwhelm yourself or your space.
Right. Okay. I love that. And that is kind of tricky, right? Especially.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't have kids yet, but I have a dog, and he's a Great Dane, so he's like a big one.
That's a big dog.
Yeah, he's kind of like a human.
It's kind of like a human.
Human sized, anyways. And I buy him so many toys.
Yeah.
But I really try to limit myself to just his one like toy bin, because otherwise stuff would just be everywhere.
Yeah. Same thing with stuffed animals. We have tons of stuffed animals. Stuffed animals are hard too. Okay.
Yeah, it's tricky.
All right. So let's talk about our organizing tips for living spaces, like living rooms or multi-purpose rooms, if you don't have a playroom.
Yes. So let's talk about like a living room first, where you want to be, you want your kids to be, maybe you're all hanging out watching TV and your kids want to play. I feel like the simplest solution, if you don't have room in like built-ins, or if you don't have empty space really anywhere already in your living room, get something that matches your furniture, like an ottoman that opens up, or a shelving unit that's small but that looks decorative. It's not as if you're buying this just for toys. You're buying something
that fits
in the space that really kind of finishes the space, whether it's in a corner or against a wall, like something, and put the toys in there. But just it's kind of hard because it's different for every space. But if there's an empty wall or an empty corner, just find a piece of furniture that will really finish the room and put toys in it.
Okay. So this was actually one of our questions that was emailed in. So I'm really glad that you touched on this. What is the best way to organize living room if you don't have built-ins? So this would be it. So you want to look to purchase something that goes with your living room that you can hide toys in.
Exactly.
Pretty much, right?
Yes. Like it doesn't look like kid. It looks like adult. So you still, when you walk in the room, you get this nice vibe when you can have friends over for like wine or coffee, whatever. And then when
everyone leaves, it can explode again with toys.
Perfect. And quick cleanup, especially like the ottoman or the coffee tables that open up and hold things. Those are great. And then an easy shelf with some baskets. You know, more decorative
than this, but you could do something similar. Maybe you would buy that at a furniture store and not like this, but and put baskets or something to make it look fancier.
And I mean, I have a lot of clients ask me, you know, where should my toys be? Should I divide them up in each room and have little storage areas in each room, or should they all be in one space? And the majority should be in one space, I think. And then it's okay to like have removable bins that you can take to any room, or have like a little station in a place like a living room. But other than that, I would say whether it's in the bedroom or a playroom, the majority of the toys should be stored together.
Okay. All right. That makes good sense. Okay. And so let's talk about another tip for living space.
Okay, if you have a multi-level home, and this one's geared towards really little ones, have a changing station, a portable changing station on each floor. So you're not running up and down looking for things, whether it's a basket or any kind of, you know, container that looks cute. You can put wipes, a changing pad, anything else that you need for that. Just have one on each floor. So it's easier for you.
Right. Especially when they're little and you're actually changing them quite a bit. So we never did that. That's a really good tip. We never did that. And I wish we had, but we had a bassinet that had a mattress in it. And I remember when I took the bassinet apart, I was like, what am I going to do with this mattress? That would have been perfect to bring downstairs, because it's a little bit thicker than just like the pads that come in with the diaper bags. And then, I mean, you literally could hide that in a closet and then just pull that out and put it on the floor if you really needed to. But that's a really smart tip if you have a two-story house.
And they can be so little. I mean, the baskets, you know, just to have a few supplies that you can always fill.
Okay, that's a great tip. So, more people have joined. Hey, guys.
Oh, awesome.
Okay,
we have
let's see.
some comments
And our
here.
side table next to the couch has 2 drawers. It closes, which makes extra storage. So that's really good. So that's a side table on the side of the couch. Perfect. Oh, there's a question about like having a reading section, like for books and stuff.
So again, it depends on the space that you have available. But my favorite kind of book storage is just lucite shelves on the wall.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Acrylic or lucite, like I said. They just look really cute because kids' books are so adorable. I mean, there's just like so many colors and you can color coordinate them. So really with any wall shelf, they can be small or big. I really like the acrylic
that's really cute.
Shelves.
Okay. So we have a couple questions that were sent in to us. So we're going to go ahead and start with those and then feel free to jump in with more questions. Do you have any tips for organizing arts and crafts?
Yes.
Glitter.
Glitter.
And glue.
Sequins. Oh my
and
gosh.
Those puffy things that just, yes. How can we organize our crafts?
Yeah. So there's 2 ways to do it. I just organized a craft room on Monday and I saw so many new things, by the way, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? Like, I want to play with this.
Yeah.
So in this case, I had built-ins. So I just got clear shoe boxes.
Okay.
Container Store has them. I think they're like $1 a piece. They're really affordable. And again, clear bins and labels, and I separated everything from crayons, markers, stickers, glitter, everything. So everything had its own
I love that.
home.
A clear shoebox. I've never seen that.
Yes, it's something that I use in all different spaces, from clothes closets to pantries. It's just really versatile.
Then you can see
really
what's in there. Because sometimes if you fill like a shoebox, let's say, with markers or crayons or whatever, the kids are like digging through because they actually don't know what's in there. But that's really great. Oh, I love that.
Clear, and it's so in right now too.
Yeah.
But I love storing things in clear bins. And then the other idea, and I think you might have one of these actually, is a cart on wheels.
Yes.
I think it's awesome because you can bring it to the kitchen, where I feel like most crafts kind of take place because there's counter space. So drawers on wheels.
Okay.
Just like
we do have one of these, and I also bought that on Amazon. Super affordable. I put it together very quickly, and the kids love it. And so we actually keep ours in one place, and they know to go there. But I do like that if you wanted to bring it out into the kitchen or the space wherever you're doing it. That's really good. That's great.
Yeah, and there's so many little pieces. That's the thing with craft rooms.
Yes,
it's just like making sure it all has a home, whether it's a drawer or shoebox.
Yes,
so
I know. Coloring books and okay, Legos.
Well,
we love Legos, but they're really hard. They're really hard to store. And because when the kids play with Legos, I feel like for me, they bring out a couple of different kinds. And so like I try to keep them separated. So like this Lego set is like the Mickey Mouse Lego set, and this Lego set is the Batman Lego set. But inevitably it does get mixed up a little bit. And then when my son puts something together, he wants to leave it out for a period of time because he's excited. Look what I made. And so then I'm like, where am I supposed to put this?
Yeah. So as far as the Lego that he's put together, even like I would switch out the helmet, or something, just
put it up
on
there.
display for a while, maybe in his room, like on a nightstand or a dresser. Because if he really enjoys like looking at it, then great. And I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but as far as storing the other Legos, again, I would just use clear bins. I feel like it's hard to expect the kids to organize it to a T.
Right.
Like, yes,
there's
are gonna get mixed up.
Right.
But I think that's okay. And I think it's all about like expectations. But I feel like doing your best to separate them in clear bins with labels is really the best way. Yeah.
The other thing we do is Ziploc bags. Is that
I love
the
Ziplocs.
jumbo Ziploc bags, because sometimes a Lego set will come and it won't be quite enough to fill a small bin. I guess I could go to the Container Store and get a smaller bin.
Yes, they have all different sizes.
But like, just like the standard ones. So sometimes I'll throw it in a Ziploc bag.
I love that.
Okay.
I love Ziplocs. I use them all the time in pantries, bathrooms. Ziplocs are great. Again, they're clear.
Right. Okay.
So easy to use.
Okay, perfect. Let's see if we have any other sections here. A clear shoebox. Where do we find those?
I can type a link, right?
Yeah.
After the video?
Yeah, so once we finish the live video, we can put in a link there. But it's the Container Store?
Container Store.
Okay.
And I think it's called Our Shoebox is the name of it.
Okay, we'll get the link and we'll put it in the post. And then actually, I have a question just for me. Where do you get like a good label maker? Just...
Container Store
or
Target.
Okay.
Brother makes some really good ones.
Okay.
That's kind of my favorite brand. And Epson. Epson also makes some cool label makers.
Okay.
But I think you can even Amazon them, to be honest.
Okay.
They're pretty easy to find now.
Okay. Maybe we'll put a link in for one of those as well.
Yeah.
Just to kind of get people started.
Label makers are so fun. If you're into it, like.
So Wendy said, yes, just looked on Amazon for clear boxes and they were like $4 a box. Actually, so that is way
is it cheaper?
Oh, it's cheaper. Yeah. Container Store is cheaper.
Container Store is like, I think it's $1.89 per box.
Okay. We'll link that, Wendy. But that's way cheaper than those clear bins that you buy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it can be expensive. I mean, Container Store has some good deals if you know what you're looking for. Because it can get really expensive.
Yeah,
for sure.
And maybe when they're having a sale, go in and like buy a bunch of them because you know eventually you will be using these.
And you can use them in all different areas. So it's a good investment because it's not like you can only use a clear shoebox in a playroom.
Right.
Use them everywhere.
Okay, perfect. With good lids. Do they have good lids?
Yes.
Okay.
Container Store products, like I shop there almost exclusively because of the quality.
Okay.
I know what I'm getting. It's great. They stand behind their products.
Okay.
I would not get anything else.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So great. So the clear shoebox for the win. I love it.
Yes.
So I just wanted to tell, unless we have any other questions, feel free to jump in. I just wanted to tell Morgan, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. This has been great.
It's really hard to get organized with kids, but hopefully these tips will help you. And please check out Morgan's website, havenhome.la. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And that's also her Instagram and Facebook handle. And she also has a YouTube channel as well. So please check her out. Please keep this conversation going and continue to follow us on Facebook and Instagram as well. We will be uploading this video to our YouTube channel as well. Okay, so now the giveaway.
Yes.
So we're going to give away 2 free hours with Morgan. Okay, so
any space. Organize any space of your choice.
Yes. So this is huge. So what we'll do is once we finish the video, we'll go ahead and put that in the post. And then we're going to let the contest run until Friday. I think, yes, Friday by midnight. You just have to comment with the space that you want help with, okay?
Awesome.
So if you just comment on this post once we're finished with the space that you want Morgan to help you with, you will enter to win our contest and we will randomly select someone. So just make sure you do it by Friday at midnight.
Awesome.
Okay.
And I have one more freebie.
Oh, great.
Yes, if you go to my website, which is havenhome.la, you can sign up for my free ebook.
Yes.
It's called Decluttering 101, so it will give you some helpful tips on how to declutter any space by yourself.
Perfect.
So.
And it's free.
It's free.
So check that out. And thank you guys so much for joining us today. We'll see you at our next Facebook Live.
Bye.
Bye.